Consumer alert. Some countries are imposing retaliatory tariffs in response to President Trump's new trade policies. And it's not just affecting the money in your wallet. There's concern it could be the start of a trade war. Ryan Vogel from Utah Valley University is joining us now with some insight into all of this. Good morning, Ryan. Let's just talk quickly, kind of update us on the situation with these tariffs, because we're kind of seeing some backlash now.
Right. So these were announced in March, or at least the idea was announced in March. Actually saw some of them go into place in early June. And so now we're starting to see the reaction from other countries. Other countries have imposed their own tariffs on the United States. Canada, the EU, China, they've all announced their own tariffs on U.S. goods. And so we're in a situation that we've not really seen before, where we have not just adversaries like China or competitors like China, but actual allies and friends, very close allies and friends that are now engaging in these kinds of, tit-for-tat kinds of trade policies with the United States.
So we know that's the situation now, but is there a national security stake in these trade imbalances, and is there a concern of security problems in the future?
Well, I mean, first we should remember that the Trump administration, the reason that they're able to impose these tariffs in the first place is because they've made a national security argument. And so one of the things that a lot of people have been looking at is, what's the rationale? What is the national security piece here? Is this something that's essential for, materials and resources, that have a national security kind of implication to them? So far, it doesn't seem that way. At least that argument has not been clearly made by the administration, that there is a real nexus between the kinds of tariffs that they've imposed and national security interests. But if it continues, then there's definitely a national security effect that happens down the road.
And it's just kind of a wait and see, because we've really never been down this road before.
Right. I mean, on the one hand, you're looking at relationships with allies. They're already sort of strained in some ways, and imposing tariffs and causing some financial strain, it certainly affects that. And then with other goals, I mean, one of the things as a national security professional that you do is you try to look strategically at things that you do. We're trying to make progress with North Korea. We need China is sort of stabbing them in the eye with tariffs and these kinds of trade taxes. Is this the right timing for something like that when you need their participation to get North Korea back in line? Those are the strategic kind of implications that we're just starting to see the beginning of.
So there could be huge long-term implications from the decisions made right now.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, Ryan Vogel here from Utah Valley University. Thank you very much for your insight into this topic. We do have more online about this at goodforutah.com/GMU. While you're there, do learn more about what is going on with the Center for National Security Studies there at Utah Valley University. Brian?